Hello everyone, and welcome to the presentation. Our aim for this project is to teach anyone willing to learn how to code the ability to think logically, in a coding sense, as well as the basics of coding, and creating algorithms. Our learning space will involve us utilizing Second Life, a virtual world, where users are able to interact with the environment using a virtual avatar. The audience we intend to target is any member of society, old or young, and from any prior profession.
All depend on technology to communicate, to bank, information, and none of us know how to read and write code.
Whether you're trying to make a lot of money or whether you just want to change the world, computer programming is an incredibly empowering skill to learn.
There are mainly two types of learning approaches, the understanding, deep, approach, and the regurgitation, surface, approach. The difference between the two approaches is that the deep approach involves understanding of the work, and being able to analyze the information. The surface approach involves one memorizing information, and recalling it when need be. Using the teaching concept of understanding, our approach will consist of interaction and quizzes, where users will be encouraged to process and absorb the information provided, before they attempt to solve a formal quiz. With the online environment, a self-directed approach will consist of 4 steps, which coincide with a virtual world. The user must be ready to learn, set their goals, engage in the learning, and finally a self-evaluation must be performed. A formal teaching approach consists of the learner attending classrooms and having a teacher provide information. An informal method has a learner partially using their own initiative, in a more community-based learning environment, which is the case in our Second Life project. We will make use of a variety of 3-dimensional tools in Second Life to help the learner accomplish their goal. Learners will be able to interact with 3D boxes, moving them around to eventually solve coding puzzles. A leaderboard will enable students to compete with their peers. Learners are also able to interact with other objects in the space, that teach them more about the task at hand. Learners are able to visualize code more clearly, being able to see how the puzzle pieces fall into place.
A lot of the coding that people do is actually fairly simple. It's more about the process of breaking down problems than, sort of coming up with complicated algorithms as people traditionally think about it.
The learner will be able to navigate around the learning environment by walking their avatar through the space. Indicators will be placed to guide the learner along a specific path, which will allow them to complete the course. Of course, the learner need not follow these indicators and can freely explore the accessible content. Restrictions will be in place to prevent the learner from jumping past lessons.
to be able to actually come up with an idea and then see it in your hands and then be able to press a button and have it be in millions of people's hands. I think we're the first generation in the world that's really ever had that kind of experience.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.